welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking on the link or unmuting it, whatever platform you happen to be watching this on. You guys know I always appreciate you joining me in these videos. Got some solo Espada goodness for you guys today. We're actually going to be working on the umbrella form that Paul taught on day 4 of ITC this year. I've been working on that with my students since I've come back from ITC. They've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. So figured I'd put it up here online for you guys. But I'm actually going to do this a little bit differently than the way that we trained it when we were up at ITC. At ITC, we were working on the form, of which I'm going to show in just a second. And then we worked on the partner drill that helps you to drill in these 3 different umbrellas. What I'm going to show you is a little bit more of a practical application look at it. And that's what me and some of my students worked on today in class, and I figured we had some fun with it. Why not put it up here for you guys? So we're going to take a look at, this is actually a video series looking at your 3 different umbrellas as taught under the Kali Center system. And we're going to look at tactical, practical applications of each one of these. But before we get into it, let me show you the umbrella form first. So before we get into the form, I want to show you guys the map we're going to be using. This is the map we're going to be using for this video series. The diamond really actually helps you to measure this out when you do the form. And let me just show you what it looks like with the feet. Just for the form, not for the tactical drill that we're going to do in just a little bit. So I'm starting off in bladed position here. I'm going to bring my feet together. Then I'm going to step up right 45. Feet come together. Then I'm going to step across the 90 to where my front foot at least passes the 0 degrees line. Okay. Then I'm going to take this left foot, and notice how I turned my hips here. It'll be easier to see this when you guys are facing me. This left foot is going to step 90 again. Boom. And I should end on the other side of the diamond from where I started. Then I'm going to pivot this foot like that and take this left foot behind my right foot and finish at the starting position. So just looking at my feet again, feet together, right, 90, 90, and then pivoting, boom, as I step back. Let me have you guys watch me when I do it. It'll probably make a bit more sense then. All right, now with you guys looking at me. So I'm in bladed position here, feet come together. I would step right 45, stepping out across the 90 and rotating, turning my hips, right? Then I'm gonna step 90 again, rotating the hips. Then I'm pivoting with this front foot, doing a small step and turning the heel so that I can step behind myself and finish in the starting position. So feet together, boom, 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 like that. That's the footwork. Let me show you the drill real quick. So the umbrella form, just the form that teaches you the 3 umbrellas, looks like this. So you start off in your ready position, feet come together, and I'm going to tap the ground with the stick. I'm going to step right 45 as I do my number 1 umbrella. Then I'm going to sweep this left hand around, tap the stick on the ground. Then I'm going to step left 90 as I do my number 2 umbrella. Coming to the position for the number 3 umbrella, I'm going to step 90 again. Boom, number 3 umbrella. Just so that you can see, I'm cutting up from chamber 6 here. The left hand is in its number 2 position, and this is coming up, and the left hand follows like that. Okay? So I'm here. Then when I start to turn, when this left foot hits the ground is when I want to touch chamber, and then I'm going to come back to the starting position. So we've got boom, See if I can do a good one here. Basically, like that, okay? That's the form. This isn't a video on that form, so if you want to learn it, Paul actually has it somewhere on his YouTube channel, but it's also in one of his packs online. If I can find what pack it is online, I'll link it to the video. So that's the form that those are your 3 umbrellas that this video series is based on, okay? So let me show you the tactical, what we're doing tactically, and then at the end of this, I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the partner, all right? All right, so let's break this up a little bit, all right? So let's show what we're doing with the weapon first. So first, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then on, when we swing our 4, we're gonna do a circular 4 and end in guard 6 here, okay? Circular 4 ending in 6. Then we're gonna come up with our number 1 umbrella. Bringing this hand is gonna come down like this. It's coming down, boom, like that to our hip. As our espada slashes down on an angle 1, and then we come back to chamber with a thrust. All right, so let's go through it again. We're swinging 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna swing a circular 4 to guard 6. Do our number 1 umbrella. This hand comes to its number 2 position as I cut down on angle 1, and then do a backhand center line thrust. Boom. So we've got 1, 2, 3, circular 4, umbrella, 1, backhand thrust. Face the same way as you. 1, 2, 3, circular 4, number 1 umbrella, 1 backhand thrust. 1, 2, 3, circular 4, number 1 umbrella, cut down on angle 1, backhand center line thrust. Let me show you what we're doing with the feet. So with the feet, we're actually going to be, with this, when we calibrate it, we're going to be standing on this side of the diamond here, right here. So I'm lined up with 0 degrees. That's my universal. So I'm going to step out on universal. Then this is still technically 0 degrees here. So this is actually 90. All right. I know it looks like 45, but that's technically the 90 degree line. So I'm going to step out on the 90 degree line. Feet come together. And then this left foot is going to step behind myself like that. Okay, let's do that again. You looking at my feet. So feet come together. This is the adjustment step when they adjust time. Then I'm going to come out on universal. I'm going to step right 90. Feet come together, and then this left foot comes behind. Let me have you look at me. All right, now with you guys looking at me, this is the footwork. So feet come together, come out on universal. I'm going to step on the 90 degree line. Feet come together, and then this foot comes behind me like that. One more time. Feet together, come out on universal, step 90, feet together, and step behind yourself like that. Let's calibrate this real quick. Okay, so calibrating this. Starting off in chamber 1, we're going to swing 1, 2, and when we swing our 3, we're putting our feet together. That's our adjustment step. They're going to step up and bridge on 4. That's what we're defending against. We're defending against somebody bridging 4, 1, 2, right? That's your basic bridging on 4. So that's what we're defending against. So they bridge on 4. I'm going to go out on universal with my circular 4, finishing here. I want to finish high, right? And then when I come out on this 90-degree line, I'm going to do my umbrella. I would be catching the wrist here. This would actually, if they're close enough, you can actually hit them in the face with this left hand, trapping their arm down as my feet come together. That's why this turns into this little back hook here. You can turn this into a palm grab too, but it just works better actually if you just turn the palm back like that. And then I'm going to slash my one as I step behind myself with this left foot, and then thrusting back to chamber one, doing a slash to thrust at the end there. So again, calibrating this again, we've got 1, 2, feet together on 3, circular 4, number 1 umbrella, slash, thrust. Again, 1, 2, feet together on 3, circular 4, umbrella, slash, thrust. Boom. One more time. 1, 2, 3, circular 4, umbrella, slash, thrust. Like that. Let me demonstrate this a couple of times, and then I will show you what it looks like. I'll demonstrate it from a couple of angles, and then I'll show you what it looks like when you do it with a partner. Alright, that's what I got for you in this video. Join me in the next video when we go over umbrella number 2. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I think you're awesome. God bless. Deuces.